Hello everyone, I'm Alex Sawyer, better known as Ghostly Flow, and here we are for the standard PTQ finals. Today is January 9th, and hopefully I succeed. I'll go ahead and bring up the deck list real quick. You can watch the prior video for a nice deck tech breakdown. Here's what we'll be playing. Hopefully it'll be good enough. My deck selection was either between this and the 4-color rally, and I haven't been doing really well with 4-color rally, so I just opted to play the deck that I was doing better with, which was this list. So here we go. 114 people, so that's 7 rounds, and we're against Goblin Lackey for our first one. I believe this guy's a Moto grinder, so it's gonna be a pretty tough match. Alright, our opening hand looks fine. We don't have any mana dorks, but we have mana ramp, so we'll keep it. No blue mana either, but explosive vegetation can find that for us. Alright, let's pass the turn here. I'm gonna play Shrine on turn 2. Oh, Mugen's good. Our opponent plays. Didn't protect her face up, alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and play Sanctum and Pilgrimage. Get 2 forest. 2. Put a forest into play. Where our opponent has for their turn 3. Warden. Alright, then Protector swings us down to 18. Got a Drowner. Okay, let's play a Lumbering Falls and Explosive Vegetation for some blue sources. 2 islands. This deck runs Dig Through Time, so we do have other things to cast besides Sky Spawner and Drowner of Hope. Oh no, they're stuck on lands? Unfortunate. Let's see. I have 7 lands in play. So that's 8 mana right now. I can get to 9. So I'm gonna just play the Lumbering Falls and slam Ood in here. And I'm not gonna sacrifice because I can play Ulamog next turn. Alright. Pretty quick game 1. Opponent got stuck on lands, and we had a pretty explosive ramp draw. So I believe my opponent's playing Abzan, so I want these Disdainful Strokes, I believe, and I want Foil Winnower. Is there anything else I want? Maybe we want Winds. It could be running Gideons, but I still don't think this is a good matchup for Sky Spawner. We can cut those pretty easily. Probably can cut these Nessas too, so that gives me a slot. Maybe I can cut something else for another slot here. So do we want the Dispel, the Negate, the Winds? I really don't want to cut any of these mana dorks, so if I cut something it might have to be up here on the curve. And I really like Drowner in the matchup. 5/5 body is nice, slows down the ground pretty well. But I can see cutting a Drowner for maybe 2 Winds. It just buys us time through like a Alpha Strike to maybe get an Ugin or a Ulamog down and solidify our position. I think I like Winds on the draw. Maybe on the play we may do something different. Yeah, let's submit this. It's possible like that one of Negate might have been good. If like we could have Negate turn 2 for maybe opponent's turn 3 Infinite Obliteration, but we're only running 1 Negate, so I don't know how likely that actually is. This end's fine. We don't have. I guess we have a Pale Spell. Keep it. Got some early ramp and Winds to hold the fort. Right, Shambling Vents. Play our Lumbering Falls, pass the turn. We're going to play Shrine next turn into Rattleclaw, and then hopefully cast Explosive Vegetation. So here we have 2 Explosive Vegetations. So they're probably going to take one of them, I assume. Don't think they're going to take the winds at all. Hopefully they don't have double duress. Like, they don't have duress this turn and next turn. Or double duress this turn. So I would like to explode here. That gets me to Drowner. Also, we want to cast Explosive Vegetations because they get basics out of our deck, and that means we're drawing gas instead of drawing basic lands. Very important. This deck does tend to flood out, which is why I opted to cut 2 cards, a Whisperwood, and I can't remember what the other card is. I think it was a Pilgrimage, maybe, for 2 Dig 3 times, just to have something to do with our mana. Good Explosive Vegetation there. Cast our Rattleclaw. Draw Forest for the turn. Or do we draw a Shrine? Or do we draw a Pilgrimage? Right, they Silk Wrapped us up. Another Duress. So they can take Pilgrimage here. Yeah, they took Pilgrimage. They don't have a threat in play yet, so they're just giving us time. Hopefully they don't have a 3rd Duress. Or Transgress also. Transgress of mine is also pretty devastating here. Siege Rhino, sure. Didn't have a counterspell for it, sadly. Right, let's explode. Get 2 islands here. Going to 13. They might have another Siege Rhino that could be problematic. And Protector. Our land. 7 mana. Let's pass a turn here. Guessing that Den Protector just got back the Duress, so they can Duress fits here. We'll just cast Winds. Land is not what we wanted to see. Let's untap. Tap Forest, play Rattleclaw face down. We have enough mana to activate the Lumbering Falls to block the Den Protector. I think I'm gonna tap one of the Rhinos. Okay. That was a good draw. Lane. Play Ugin. -5. And attack. I think I'm gonna leave the Scion back so that they have to kill, so they won't be able to like attack my Ugin down. Attack him for 7. See what our opponent has here. I don't think they run Tragic Arrogance. So. Yep, there's a Shambling Fin attack. I'll kill his Shambling Vent. I'll kill both of my creatures. Let's see. Draw an island. Plus one opponent. They can attack Shambling Vent into Ugin here, that's fine. Okay. Back. Attacking Ugin. One. Go ahead and cast Pilgrimage here. Get 3 forest. Forest into play. So they're dead to Ugin plus next turn. It's also dead to the Drowner. I think we have this one in the bag. It was very timely draw of Ugin this game. Very timely. That Weemate Rock Rhino combination would have probably killed us. So. See what our opponent has for this turn. Okay. Sacrifice it to kill yourself? That's how I like to go out. Like if I'm gonna die, like to ping myself. Don't give opponents the satisfaction of killing you. Yeah. Good. Alright guys. That was round 1. Beat Abzan in 2-0. I'll be back for the next.